One company that I'd really like to commend is Amazon.com. If you watched my Day 64 video, you know that I had received a camcorder from them, which I had purchased through Amazon.walkforliberty.com. However, the camcorder I received was defective, and the zoom toggle broke the first time I tried to use it. I had been eagerly anticipating this camera, so was obviously disappointed when it was broken, and tried to contact them the next day to see how the issue could be resolved. I opted to use their handy Call Me Back Now feature, and within about 3 minutes I was talking to an actual person. The advantage of allowing them to call you back is that as long as you're logged into your Amazon account, they know exactly who you are when they call, and you don't have to give them your order number. So I explained the situation, and the very nice lady said that they would ship a replacement camcorder back to me, and she even put in a request to her manager to have it upgraded to next day shipping. That last part was very important. Since we're on the move across the country, we're usually not in one place for very long. Fortunately, we have an excellent rate at our current campground, so we've been staying here for several days, and it worked out well to have it shipped back here. The replacement camcorder was processed the next day and received next day shipping, so I actually received it today. It's currently charging, so I'm eager to go back and try it out after my walk. By the way, if you do any of your shopping at Amazon, make sure to use the link amazon.walkforliberty.com. You'll still get the exact same great Amazon prices, but a percentage of your purchase will go to support the Walk for Liberty. I didn't realize that the collective had already gotten here.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Right now, we're in an area with pretty spotty cell phone coverage. I needed to get a hold of John to ask him to bring the handheld GPS device, which I always use as a redundant marker for where I stop my walk in a particular day, as well as to broadcast the GPS coordinates for the end of the walk. I wasn't able to get a call connected long enough to go through. So here's one trick you can use if you're on the very fringe of cell phone coverage and you can't get a call to go through. Send a text message instead. A text message gets transferred in a fraction of a second and doesn't need the constant connection that a call does in times when coverage is going in and out. You can also use that trick in times of emergency when the cell phone voice circuits are overloaded. Apparently, text messages get sent in a different part of the bandwidth, which is more likely to go through. For example, on 9/11, many people were able to send text messages when cell phone calls wouldn't go through. Look how high the river is. It's going up over the bottom of some of those trees. Since the very first day we entered Idaho, shortly after we left Lewiston, we've been in the Nez Perce Indian Reservation. It's my understanding that Indian reservations are considered part of the United States, but aren't considered part of the political state that they're geographically located in. So does that mean that all the people that have lived along here since we entered Idaho haven't been subject to Idaho state laws, but have supposedly been subject to the Nez Perce tribal laws? Personally, I want to consider myself and my property sovereign and not belonging to any state or country. and in fact, not subject to any form of coercive government whatsoever. As long as I'm not harming anyone else, what's wrong with that? They have an interesting fuzziness on their coat. Looks like he's coming over to greet me. Between my two walks today, I walked over 13 miles. And here's my GPS position. This is Will Buchanan for blog.walkforliberty.com, signing off.